was out in the woods, and the first thing I thought was somebody got shot. She goes on with the story. He took the 2 grandbabies out in the woods. They go out in the truck all the time riding. One of them's 2 and one of them's 6. Somehow, some way, they don't know, but the door came open and the 2-year-old fell out. And he ran up over this child. And when his granddaughter hollered, he jumped out and he ran around the truck. And the truck was sitting on this 2-year-old child's head and on his shoulder. And this is how good our God is. I instantly started praying, and I felt God, he just put a calmness over me. And I said, Sue, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. She said, I'll call you back in a little bit and let you know. They flew him to Halifax and Daytona. 30 minutes later, she called me. They did a CT scan as soon as they got there. They could find nothing wrong with this child. She said, for precautionary measures, they took an x-ray also of his neck and of his head. They could find no broken bones whatsoever, no trauma. The only thing that looked like he ran into a palmetto bush on his face and his neck. That is how good our God is. That is called grace and mercy. And I told her, I said, Sue, God's showing you something. And if you don't believe it, believe me now, sister, he is showing you something. So you take this, and this is from me, your friend, from my heart, and you listen to what God is trying to tell you. Because he's showing you his grace and his mercy is sufficient for even you and that baby, because that baby is fine. He came home. She was so concerned about Christmas. I said, he's resilient. He's going to be fine. He came home. First thing he said when he woke up is, Papa, when are we going back out in your truck in the woods? That's God, and he is good.